Hey people, Kuddlesnot here with another special DLC episode for Darksiders 2. In this episode, we're talking about the Shadow of Death armor pack, which was originally available only in the Collector's Edition as like a special little bonus for that, but it's since been released on all three platforms, $1.99 on Steam and PlayStation Network, and 160 Microsoft points on Xbox Live. Special thanks to 3E Classic for giving me this gift on Steam. It is much appreciated. Thank you, sir. As you see, I'm wearing the Maker Armor set, which is from the Season Pass, but I'm wearing it because it's kind of a special little complement to the Shadow of Death armor, where the Maker Armor set, a bunch of stuff in my inbox, the Maker's Armor set has Strength, which is best tailored towards early Harbinger builds. However, the Shadow of Death set has Arcane and Wrath Cost Down, which is tailored towards early Necromancer builds. So it's kind of like a complementary set in that regard. So, is it worth it? Well, it's really up to you. If you have trouble earlier in the game, it can certainly help, and if you're one of those 100% collectors, it's certainly worth it for that. And just like other DLC, it's available across all of your game files. It'll automatically be in your offline inbox. Alright, so let's wear those suckers. And look at their stats. I also have a special little possessed weapon deal here to show you that we cannot sacrifice it, because all I have is legendary weapons in my possession at the moment. Okay, so there's Angel of Death. Shadow of Death, equip. Wrath per hit, ice damage, and critical chance. Forged in the darkest vaults of hell by the Demon Master Smith, this Shadow of Death double size sap the arcane energy from its jagged edges touch. Interesting. Piercing them with icy chill of the grave. And that arcane sapping is the wrath per hit. Okay. Angel of Death, Shadow of Death, defense 13, wrath cost -2, arcane 9. It doesn't have the greatest defense, but it'll up your wrath powers, whether it's Harbinger or Necromancer. However, considering the low amount of defense and resistance, it's certainly meant more for Necromancer because they have, ranged wrath powers as opposed to the Harbinger, which has melee. Okay, so looks pretty badass. Has, skulls all over him. That's pretty awesome. So let's go see these suckers in action. All right, let's go find a stalker. Not prowlers, but a stalker. There he is. Charge! Charge him down. Bam. Okay, that did do it. Boom, boom. Now let's use some wrath powers, although I do have Harbinger on this particular game file. But we will be able to see the wrath hit per hit and stuff like that. And certainly the increased damage from Teleport Slash. Whoa, no you don't. Let's lock on, that might help. As you can see, each one of my hits is even more so than already does, because Wrath already, generates on each hit, but now it's definitely increasing the frequency that I can use my Wrath powers. Alright, not bad. As you saw, though, this is a level 5 set, so it might last you till level 8 or so before you find stuff that's significantly better, but for you collectors and, people that want stuff that looks awesome, this is definitely worth it for you. Again, it's $1.99 on PlayStation Network, and as well as Steam, and not $1.99, the equivalent of $1.99 on Xbox Live, which is 160 Microsoft points. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Check out my 100% Darksiders 2 walkthrough on my channel if you like. This is part of that series. And thanks for watching. This has been Kuddlesnot, signing off, and I'll see you again next time.